Hello, Miss Davis. This is my technology timeline. Sorry. Alright. So the first thing I included of my 10 technological advancement things was the use of tools to write/draw in 4000 BC. These are pictures of some styluses used in the 14th century. Ancient civilizations like the Babylonians used those stylus like these to carve words or symbols into clay, and the Chinese did the same thing, but they carved them into turtle shells, which seems a little harsh. The next thing I have were the use of hieroglyphs in 3200 BC, and I thought it was interesting that the Greek translation of hieroglyph is sacred carving. Basically, Egyptians just used these pictures to communicate, and the different symbols have different meaning. Next, I had the creation of paper, which I found to have been a big thing during 140 to 87 BC. Yeah, this is a video I found on the history of paper.
Do you know where does paper come from? How is it made? Well, the term paper comes from the word papyrus. The Egyptians invented paper by pressing papyrus strips together. In ancient China, the paper makers made thick, coarse sheets of paper by mixing finely chopped mulberry bark and hemp rags with water, mashing it flat, and then pressing out the water and letting it dry in the sun.
Alright, yes, I included that video in this video just about how the Chinese and the Egyptians used paper, and I thought it was interesting that the name paper came from papyrus. Next, I have the printing press in 1436, which was created by Johannes Gutenberg. It led to the printing of major works such as the Bible, or like the just other works like religious works, I guess. And here's a picture of Gutenberg doing the printing press, which I thought was cool. The next one I have would be projectors in schools in the 1930s. I just remember being really fascinated by the projector when I was in school. One of my friends even had one in her house, and I thought it was really cool. They were used to display information, movies, videos, etc. in the classroom, and I think it really helped kids get engaged. Next, I've got the TV in school, which was first seen in a classroom in 1939. Here's a picture of a TV in a classroom, students kind of following along with that. I remember in class we used to watch my friend Martin, or my dear friend Martin, it was about Martin Luther King Jr., about how the kids in school would jump into the TV to learn about Martin Luther King and stuff. But yeah, also used for videos, movies, etc., like the projector. Now we have headphones in school, which came during the 1950s. I think these were really useful for keeping kids occupied, I guess. I feel like it helps them stay in their own little world. And they can also be useful for kids who want to listen to music while doing their work, which I know I like to do. Next, we have the Apple Macintosh, created in 1984. Here's an ad of when the computer first came out.
will introduce Macintosh, and you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
I thought that was just super interesting to look at, like how creative Apple has been for a long time. So yeah, Apple will go on to create newer versions of MacBooks and other technology that I myself use. Then we have the creation of smart boards, which are just these interactive whiteboards like seen in the picture. They usually have like a little stylus where you can draw on whiteboards, which I've always loved doing. Super useful in like getting kids engaged. And then lastly, I have internet access. Yeah, here's just a picture of a little girl working on, looks like an iPad. And I found that internet access in public schools rose from 35% in 1994 to 99% in 2002. I think the internet is extremely important. I know it is kind of controversial in the sense that not everyone has access to it, but I think as far as school goes, it's really important that we make sure all kids can have access, at least in school. And then starting with my personal technology timeline, my first computer use was about age 6 or 7. I used to play computer games with my mom and my grandma. It was super fun, great bonding. My favorite game was Peggle, but we also played Solitaire. And then we used to play like this mystery scavenger hunt type game, which I enjoyed as well. Yeah, here's a picture of Peggle. It's like you use this bar thing to shoot at the different colored Peggles, I guess, and they're worth different points and such. Next, I got my iPod in 3rd grade. This is exactly what it looked like. I really liked it. Like, some of my friends had one, and I just thought it was really cool. It's my first piece of technology with internet. I actually accidentally threw my iPod away at school. I brought it to school, and I wasn't supposed to, and I put it on my tray during lunch, and I accidentally threw it away. Next, I got an iPhone 4S when I was in 7th grade. I got it for Christmas. I was really excited about it, and Apple is the only brand of phone I've used since then. That's exactly what it looked like. I had a white one. I think my case was purple. Next, my grandma got me a Google Chromebook, except mine was black. I think it was my sophomore year. Yeah, I broke that one. I still have it, I think, but the screen's messed up because I dropped it. And then lastly, I got a MacBook Air as like a going off gift or college contribution from my dad and my stepmom. I really don't think I could do college without it. This is the exact one I have, actually. It's like a rose gold, super pretty. I have a clear case with a bunch of stickers and stuff. But yeah, I enjoyed this project. It was really interesting to think about all the different technology we use. And like, paper doesn't seem like technology, but obviously it is. So I just think it's really cool to think about all the different stuff we can do with it.